Hi everyone, and thanks so much for joining me here on the Hermetic Hermit. This reading is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome cross watchers. I'm going to be taking a look into what's going on between you and your person right now, whoever you're connecting with most at this time, whoever's on your mind, potentially new people coming in, stuff like that, Gemini. I'm gonna first pull some oracle cards just to get your overall energy, whatever's going on between you and your person at this time. I'm not gonna put a timeline on this, Gemini, so whenever you see this is when you're meant to see it. Keep in mind, not every reading is for everybody, so do take what resonates and leave the rest, but if it does resonate, please give me a like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell if you want to see more of me in the future. Alright, Gemini, let's take a peek at your overall energy and what's going on between you and your person. Whoever you're thinking about most at this time. Connecting with most at this time. Take those. We have number 36, Come to the Edge. Number 25, Round and Round. Number 12, A Change in the Wind. Alright, Gemini, whoever this is that you're dealing with, I feel like there's been a lot of repetitive cycles, right? Whether good or bad with this Round and Round card. It feels almost like there's some sort of something's incomplete, if that makes sense. Whoever you're dealing with, this Come to the Edge card is the equivalent almost to the Fool in Tarot, right? Which is new beginnings, adventure. I'm getting an overall feeling that this person just makes you feel very elated, right? Very happy, ready to go and passionate about things. But it's also like I'm feeling like a come and go kind of energy. Like they'll pop up, for example, right, into your life and be in your messages online on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, talking about all of these things that you've been thinking about and pretty like love bombing, there's the word, right? Love bombing. But I'm not feeling it in like a malicious or manipulative way. I feel like whoever this is, and it could be you, Gemini, but I feel like it's more your person doing this. It's not because they're trying to manipulate you. I feel like they are just having a really hard time processing their emotions in general for you, and they just suck at processing heavier emotions. And then we have a change in the wind. And I feel like this relates to the round and round cycle stuff, right? I feel like something's going to happen that's going to change the course of what's going on here between you and your person. We'll look into it more and clarify what's going on there, but let's go into my Osho deck. This is kind of like a tarot and a oracle in one. I like it a lot. And let's see, just more for your guys' energy. I did pre-shuffle too, I just don't shuffle on camera to save time. No? Okay. Just for Gemini, and they're for way too many. Try that again. Gemini and their person, please. Here's one. Nice. One more. That one. Cool. Alright. So we have number 2, Inner Voice. We have Completion. I think it's 21. I'm not the best with my numerals. 11, Breakthrough. I think this is also the... Is that 11? 10? I think it's 11. Lost that thought. Sorry, Jonah. What was I saying about completion, right? If something feels incomplete. I feel like this change in the wind is actually a breakthrough, and I feel more or less like it's on their part, Gemini, like their energy. Something's going on with them. I feel like you already, both of you, have an intuitive inner voice about each other, right? And I feel like you both are making your way towards finding that last puzzle piece for whatever is going on here. Creativity. And one more. The miser. We'll come back to those. I'm going to leave those to the side and we'll come back to those, Gemini. First, I'm going to pull some from, this is a normal tarot deck, and see your general feelings towards this person and this situation, whatever's going on. And then I'll check out their feelings towards you, and I'll also take a peek at potential outcome between the two of you. So this is your feelings towards them right now, Gemini. A couple more, please. Alright. 8 of Wands reversed. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Queen of Cups. I don't think, for a lot of you, Gemini, I don't think you're talking to this person. I'm not sure if you cut them off because of the round and round stuff, right? Or just kind of pulled back a little bit, I'm feeling. Yeah, this Page of Pentacles, normally she looks like she's coming out from behind the curtain, but this, she kind of looks like hesitant, almost like she's going back behind it, like she's about to shut it. And when I say she, it's just whatever I see on the card. Energy's fluid, so apply it to genders or not genders, whoever, whatever, right? Apply it to your situation. I'm just saying what I see on the card. I feel like you've definitely just pulled back a little bit from them, Gemini, or a lot, but you are keeping an eye on them with this Knight of Swords. Caught you. A lot of you are. This is my stalker card, and not in a creepy way, but you could just be checking up on them online, which is fine, right? As long as you're not being obsessive about it. But you are definitely keeping an eye on them. This is somebody that does matter to you, right? You have the Queen of Cups here. They do absolutely, you feel like they have the potential to bring you emotional fulfillment, right? Just pull a couple more for how you're feeling towards them. Gemini towards their person, please. This way. Temperance. It's Sagittarius energy. And then we have 9 of Swords. So this person is definitely, for a lot of you, a headache. With this round and round energy that, like I said, they could be very in and out unintentionally, and it's causing you to kind of just very frustrated. I'm getting a very frustrated energy, right? This is like the card of insomnia, staying awake at night. So this could be their energy too, right? Like although this is your feelings towards them, I feel like for a lot of them, you keep them up at night. You're on their mind quite a bit. But this is definitely somebody that has caused you these feelings in the past as well, if they don't right now. So let's take a peek at how your person, Gemini, is feeling towards you at this time. How Gemini's person is feeling towards them, please. Gemini's person. we'll start with these. Let's see what we've got. Five of Swords. Five of Cups. Two of Swords. Two of Cups. The Fool. It's Aries energy. And you have come to the edge, so you could be dealing with an Aries. Four of Wands. Alright, Gemini, so I feel like in the past, this person may have hurt you in some way, right? With this Five of Swords, he's doing deals in the dark. He's in the shadow, right? I feel like this person, not necessarily cheated or anything like that, but was just aware of how they were hurting you in some way, and they continued to do that. And not only is this, like, how they made you feel, right? Like, okay, thanks, I'm just gonna put my head down on the bar and drink myself to death. But this is also how they're feeling because of what they've done to you, if that makes sense. You have the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups. I feel like you guys do have a lot of chemistry, right? You and this person. But that's how they feel. Sorry, Gemini. The Two of Swords is about almost being like blind to choices that you have to make. I'm intuitively feeling that off of this card. But she's also very capable of being blindfolded and balancing those swords, right? So there's two ways of seeing that. I also feel, because see, there's like kind of negative cards on this side, and then we move into more positive cards with the Two of Cups, the Fool, and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about celebration, whether it's a family reunion, a baby shower, a graduation, you're moving in together and celebrating that, anything like that, right? Any sort of cause of celebration, I suppose. It moves from kind of negative into positive. So I feel like on this end, it's how they made you feel and what they did, and this is how they want to make you feel, if that makes sense, because you guys do have a lot of chemistry. And I also feel like they're stuck in this Five of Cups energy when it comes to you. They don't know how to fix things because they've almost had to, they feel like they've had to put that blindfold on to all of these swords that they've collected because they just don't want to see the damage that the swords have done. That's kind of a direct message, and I'm not sure if that's going to make sense for everybody. Sorry if it doesn't. But I feel like, Gemini, they want to reignite this chemistry with you that you guys have. This is someone from your past for a lot of you if you aren't in connection with anybody. And they want a new beginning with the Fool and the Four of Wands, right? They want to be able to celebrate with you and be happy with you. So let's check out the general overall outcome for the two of you. For Gemini and their person, please. Near future outcome. Gemini and their person, please. There's one. Couple more. Ooh. Alright. Five of Pentacles reversed. Six of Pentacles. So right there we have progression, right? 5 to 6. Nine of Wands. The Chariot, that's Cancer energy. Page of Swords. The Magician. Gemini, I feel like there's going to be a sense of balance that comes with this, like the Six of Pentacles. Before, if this is to someone that you were dealing with in your past that you can't quite get rid of in your thoughts, whatever it may be, right? Can't quite shake them. There is going to be some sort of balance that comes to that and your relationship, where maybe in the past it felt like you were giving more than they were, right? There's going to be a lot more reciprocity in the near future. So like the Five of Pentacles reversed, that's coming out of the cold. We're finding balance, right? And the Nine of Wands with the Chariot, someone else, another sign got these two cards together too. So a lot of the signs are having the same kind of themes this year to start. And it's finding our sense of direction, right? And I think that's a lot of what's going on here. I feel like with this Magician, Gemini, this is one of your sub cards in the tarot too, the Magician. You do care a lot about this person, right? And because they've been so wishy-washy, you also can't really figure out what to do. So you've been manifesting some sort of resolution. You do want to see some sort of good resolution with this person too. You have the Page of Swords, which is fresh new communication, new perspective, new thought patterns, stuff like that. So the Nine of Wands and the Chariot, it's like you're searching for this new direction, and I feel like although you may be wounded, both of you, whether from each other or from other people, right, you're eventually going to find this middle ground where you could steer this chariot into the right direction, communicate right, and end up, I'm hearing magical energy, right, with the Magician. And like I said, something that you could have very well been manifesting them to either just, like I'm hearing, own up to just the crap they put you through. It doesn't necessarily have to be super bad stuff, but just, just exhausting energy is what I'm getting. That's coming to an end. These two cards, I almost forgot about. The Miser and creativity. This is, I think, a little bit of a direct message for our artists out there, very creative people. Everyone's creative, right? But I feel like as of late, you've been feeling kind of robbed of your own creativity for whatever reason. I don't know if it's the people you're around or the energy you're around, but I'm hearing, like, be careful who you share your creative ideas with. That's very kind of off topic with here, but I say what I see. Alright, Gemini, I'm going to look into Alice in Wonderland Oracle for some general advice and guidance, and then I'll pull from my angel answers. If you have a yes or no question, feel free to ask at that time. Alright. General guidance. Advice for Geminis, please. Couple more. There we go. Alright. Number 2. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure, precipice of change, pause before action. A few other signs actually got this, and I promise you, I thoroughly shuffle these. So yeah, here, we'll flip these over. Number 20, keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. 35, never jam today. Promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. A lot of us are going, precipice of change is what I'm hanging on here. We're all at a very transitional period in our lives, I'm feeling. A lot of the signs are getting just very transformative energy with their readings, right? And I feel like a lot of what's going to happen isn't being revealed to us because it's just like there are these crazy changes that are meant to happen, right? They're meant to shock us and surprise us, and they're not necessarily going to be bad, but they're going to be big. With the Never Jam today, I think for some of you, stop focusing on how someone used to be and recognize what they've grown to become. That's very specific. That's not for everybody, right? You need to be living more in the now with this person, if that makes sense. I hope that does. And for another few of you, keep your temper. Not everyone has anger issues. Some of you might, right? So watch how you're reacting, I suppose, to things. But I think it's more just about don't let any emotion rule you for any amount of time, right? Sit with it, analyze it, accept that it's there, and then let it go. And that'll help you not jam today. A lot of you are hiding behind comforts as well. Things that you might know are bad habits. And I'm not calling anyone out here, Gemini. We're all human. We all do human things. Excuse me. But, like, see, she's hiding behind the cupcakes. I don't want to come out. I'm comfy back here. Don't be doing that because a lot of you are going to have upcoming opportunities that you're going to miss if you just think, I can't do that because that's out of my comfort zone, or I'm not good enough for that, or this is what I'm used to, right? Okay, Gemini. If you do have a yes or no question, now would be the time to ask it. I can't promise I'll give you a direct message, right? But we'll see what pops out. And if you don't have a question, this will just be some more guidance and advice, right? Alright, for Gemini, please. Right, or yes or no, please. For Gemini, yes or no. That one. One more, please. Oop. Alright, we have yes. The situation will improve. Recovery. So right away you have a yes card for those of you that have been, if you had a very direct question. I also feel like a lot of us are in this state of healing and recovery, whether something happened that caused you a lot of grief or because transitions are painful, especially spiritual ones, right? So all of us are going through this kind of recovery process right now. And when it comes to you and your person, I feel like you both are healing from past traumas, right? Because it says the situation will improve as long, that just came out, as long as you guys are recovering and, sounded stupid, as long as you guys are healing what needs to be healed, sitting with what needs to be sat with, right? She looks like she's meditating and connecting with her higher self. Accepting herself, sitting with herself and being happy with herself, right? So overall, these are generally really positive cards. So definitely yes, Gemini. And for those of you that are in kind of maybe a bleak situation right now, it's going to improve. It's going to take a little bit of time, right? But it's going to improve. It's not going to be a billion years from now. You just, I'm hearing, have a little bit more patience, some of you. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, please give me a like, subscribe, and hit the little notification button if you want to see some more of me in the future. Okay, thanks so much, Gemini. If I could speak. Bye!